Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you how to get used to being alone. This will be an easy tutorial for being by yourself, so let's get right into the video. So essentially, a lot of people will view being alone as a bad thing, but you know what? It's really far from the worst thing in the world, and I'm going to be going over some tips to help you out with regards to being alone. There are 6 things that I want to talk about, and you can make the most of it. Now, I don't know why you're alone, and I can't make a judgment as to why. There can be a multitude of reasons why you might be alone and watching this video alone. But you know what? Trust me, it's far from the worst thing in the world. You can make it through this. You can make a good life even alone. So just follow these steps and it'll help you out. Let's get into these. I'm going to go through these quickly, so pay attention. And I might say something at the end, depending on if my camera battery lasts, because it's at like a very, very low battery right now. So we'll see how much I can get out of this. So number 1 is to add some sound into the mix. You want to incorporate sound into your daily routine because being alone can be quiet. That's one of the worst things. Everyone that I've talked to that is alone, I have a wife and 4 kids, so my life is full of sound. There's so much sound, it's unbelievable. There's never a quiet moment. Literally at 3 in the morning, someone will be talking or going to the bathroom or something, okay? Or crying or asking for help or whatever the case is. So, one of the things when I talk to people that are alone, that want advice, is they say it's just so quiet. How can I get over the quietness? I just say add some sound into the mix. Put the radio on, add some sounds, put some nature sounds on, open the windows even. Just add some sound into the mix. Number 2 is to fill your time with alone friendly hobbies. Now, there are so many hobbies that you can take advantage of that are alone friendly hobbies. There are things that you can do alone, ways that you can better yourself alone. Things like reading, just for example, things like working out, which I'll go over momentarily, things like sports that you can play by yourself. Like you can play basketball by yourself, just go to a basketball hoop and shoot the ball, right? It's very simple stuff. Lots of stuff that you can do alone. You can play ping pong against the wall. There's ping pong tables that go halfway up and you can play against the other end of the table. It's completely up to you. You can put your ping pong table against the wall, play against the wall. There are so many things. Video games. I'm a video game player. I love video games, so you can do that alone most definitely, right? So fill your time with alone friendly hobbies, okay? Moving on to number 3. So I hear some loud sound. I guess it's a plane. Yeah, it's a loud plane. Sorry, I didn't know what was going on. Sounded like someone had like a snowblower like right behind my truck. Anyways, number 3 is to look at the benefits of being alone. There are lots of benefits and upsides to being alone. You literally, like the main thing is that you get to make decisions 100% by yourself. And sometimes, of course, it's nice to have someone else to bank that decision off of, to talk to them about it. But you know what? Sometimes that interferes with your decision-making ability, right? So you can make decisions 100% by yourself. And when you accomplish something, you can take 100% credit for it, right? There's so many benefits. So think about the benefits of being alone, okay? Number 4, work out. You gotta work out. Listen, I don't care what you say, you gotta work out. Whatever excuse, you gotta work out. And listen, I'm not one to talk because I don't work out right now, but I did work out for many years. I stopped right now because life is extremely busy. I do a little bit here and there, but I'll do cardio like twice a week on the elliptical for half an hour, low intensity. But I don't really work out, in the sense that it's not really like something that's like part of my daily routine or even my weekly routine. It's more when I have the extra time. But you gotta work out. If you're alone, you gotta work out. It keeps your mind off of anything negative. It just helps your mind out. It helps you stay in tune with the positives. So number 4 is workout, okay? Number 5, create a schedule. And you want to have a daily schedule that is rigorous. You want to fill your time, okay? And schedule as much as possible, including scheduling your own free time. I, myself, will schedule 2 to 3 nights a week where I stay up an extra hour or 2, even 3 hours sometimes, after everyone's in bed, including my wife. After my kids are in bed, after my wife's in bed, I'll stay up 3 hours, and that's me time. Like that, and I schedule that in. So I'll have a coffee. If I gotta stay up, and my wife goes to bed at 11:30, and I gotta stay up till 2:30 in the morning, I'll have a coffee and I'll stay up till 2:30 in the morning, and that's my me time. I can do whatever I want in that time. Schedule your time, including your free time. Okay. Lastly, number 6, and don't leave because I have some extra things to say. Number 6, take yourself on a date as often as you can. So don't be afraid to go see a movie by yourself. Don't be afraid to go to a show by yourself. Don't be afraid to go to dinner by yourself. Go to an event by yourself. Take yourself on a date, okay? And incorporate friends because you might be alone in terms of like 90% of your time, but the 10%, your coworkers, your friends, whatever, your neighbors, you can, do things with them. So, as an added bonus, try and get some non-alone time whenever you have the ability to. So, like I said, I can't sit here and judge you on why you're alone, because there can be many reasons why you're alone. And obviously, if you're watching this video, you want to probably make it a little bit easier to be alone. And truth be told, you can do it. You just have to really get your mind around the fact that there are lots of positive things about being alone, and you got to take advantage of those positive things. If you look at the negative, it's going to be negative. If you look at the positive, it's going to be positive. Trust me. I've done it both ways my whole life. Like my early years, I was, not that I was a negative person, I was very positive generally, but it was easier for me to see the negative. And now I'm not always positive, but like I would argue 99% of the time I'm positive, and I see the light in the situation, and I work through things. And that's just because I've trained myself to see the upside of things and make it always an upside for yourself. So you're alone, okay? It is what it is. What's the upside for you? Give you a quick example. People ask me to do favors for them. I'm like a very, very much a do-it-yourself handyman. And sometimes my wife's friends will ask me, like, whether it's them or whether it's them alone, and they need a hand, putting a light fixture in, and they don't want to pay a guy to do it. I'll just go over and I'll do it for free. But what I'll do is I'll make a video of it. So there's an upside for me. So instead of thinking of it as I'm doing a favor, oh, my life sucks, I think I'm doing a favor and I'm getting a free piece of content that I wouldn't be able to get otherwise, right? Some of the shelves that I've hung for my wife's friends over the years have been some of the videos have over 200K views. So literally, like, right, and some of them, yeah, and other things have over 100K views and 50K for some other ones too. So there's an upside for you. You just got to figure out the angle, right? And that's it. That's how to get used to being alone, a tutorial for being by yourself and being okay with being by yourself. That's truly it. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I made it obviously because, I thought the camera battery was going to die, but we're good. But now we're running really low, so we're going to end this video now. If you like this video tutorial / explanation / story time demonstration, whatever kind of video you want to call this, well, you just saw, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.